So when I think about the Albuquerque Academy and how we work to enhance student well-being, I first start really thinking about our work regarding the individual child. We take a tremendous amount of time and resource to make sure that we know every single student. We think about their specific needs, growth areas, how they're thriving, what their social emotional life is looking like at school. And we actually work in interdisciplinary teams multiple times during a cycle where myself, the nurse, our division head, our learning specialists, we come together and we bring all of our unique lenses to the table and our own expertise and training, and we consider the whole child. We employ 5 mental health providers at our school. Our counselors provide a confidential space for students to work through the natural kind of ups and downs of adolescence, right? We help support students figure out how to problem solve. We also teach health class. And in our health class, we provide lessons around really just sort of life skills around health and well-being, right? We think about sleep and our use of technology and stress management, perspective taking, how can we get better at understanding how other people think about things? We have counselors in each division for a number of reasons. One, teenagers and all humans are drawn to people they know, right? So we are in their buildings, we're teaching their classes, we're saying hello in the hallways, like we are a part of kids' lives. And so being embedded in the division just allows for a much more fluid relationship with kiddos. We are creating an atmosphere where well-being, mental health, asking for help when we need it, all of these are just normal, everyday human experiences. So I think the idea of being embedded is fundamental to our work around being a part of students' lives and reducing stigma. We also offer as a school a tremendous amount of clubs. And these clubs provide a place of belonging for our kids. They get to find their like-minded people who are interested in what they're interested in. One is the Student Wellness Advisory Board. I've been lead of that club for the last few years. They are the group that puts on our World Mental Health Day. And the overarching goal of this club is to reduce stigma. We are all working on our well-being and our mental health all the time. And then in 6-7, Ms. Swanson, she has offered so many different clubs and activities for students. Some, just to note, are her SEAL Club, which is her social emotional learning club. She always has friendship clubs because she is really working really hard for our students to learn communication skills and problem solving, right? That's kind of the work of 6th and 7th grade in a big way. So the work of student well-being is really the work of everyone at our school. Every student has an advisor. Advisory meets every week. And during this time, there's a lot of different things that advisors help students figure out, but it's also the place where we've been rolling out the Ruler program. And Ruler is a model of social emotional learning that comes out of the Yale Center for Emotional Intelligence. And Ruler is an acronym that stands for Recognize, Understand, Label, Express, and Regulate. And essentially, those are the components of emotional intelligence. Those are the skills that we work on throughout our lives. And I tell students this all the time. The tools that you're getting, the lessons that you're learning are not, 8th grade student lessons. These are lessons that you're going to be thinking about and building upon throughout your life as you grow and develop. So a few years back, the Albuquerque Academy started what's called the Bridge program. And the Bridge program is essentially like a launching off week. So our new Chargers, 6th and 7th graders come and they have the opportunity to spend a week on campus, half days. And during this time, the focus has really become building community, building connection. This week has served as just sort of a soft launch to that I think has been a very successful program. Our Ruler model has been instrumental during that time. So students, I think you'll be able to see some of the work that's been done, but they're building things around their best selves and sort of what that looks like and what do they value and what are their goals. And Student well-being is woven into the fabric of what we do. It's the micro moments, the interactions, the comments about how did you do on your game last night, and the student know that they're seen and known by that person. And it's also the macro, right? It's also the structure, and it's advisory, and it's ruler, and it's really the people, the faculty that work here at the Albuquerque Academy. The dedication and the compassion and the commitment to students here is really spectacular. So that to me is sort of where the heart of how we prioritize our students. It comes from the people.